What's up, you guys? It's your girl Ray and Samantha. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial of Colourpop's Orange You Glad palette. So this is what the palette looks like, you guys. It is so pretty. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. I did go ahead and prep my eyes and do my eyebrows off camera, so we're just gonna dive right into this look. Just gonna put my hair back behind my ears. Oh, it's not gonna stay. Maybe. Okay, there we go. I really don't know. Oh my goodness, my eyes are already creasing, which is really frustrating. I definitely need to invest in a base, but anywho, so this is the second try, you guys, in one sitting, so I'm really hoping that it turns out. I just had to like wipe off the shadow because it just was not looking cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with Rise and Grind and You Peel Me. So it's this color right here and then this color at the bottom, and I'm just gonna mix those together. So I noticed that I could have used a white base because it was a little bit hard to blend out the colors, and it wasn't as pigmented as I liked the colors to be, but I just made it work. So if you're someone that does not like fallout, this palette is not for you because it has a lot of kickback. So next I'm going in with the color Rise and Grind alone, and I'm just blending that out. Next, I'm just going to cut my crease with my EYESHADOW Pro Conceal in this white concealer. So next you can just see I'm patting down the ends of the concealer just so that it's diffused nicely and you won't see any harsh lines. Next I'm going in with Mami, and I'm just adding that to my lid. This took a while to get the color that I wanted. I really felt like I was packing the color on forever and it still wasn't giving me the color payoff that I liked. So yeah, that was definitely a downside of this palette, but eventually I got it to work. I just really had to cake on this color. I'm going back in with Rise and Grind and You Peel Me, and I'm just adding that to the outer V of my eyes so that I can blend the look a little bit better. So just to give the look some more dimension, I'm going back in with Rise and Grind and You Peel Me, and I'm just bringing those colors into my crease to give the look some more depth. So I'm going back in with Rise and Grind, and I'm just adding that beside the colors that I added before, and this is again just to help diffuse the look and blend seamlessly. So I know it doesn't look like a big deal, but it does make a big deal when everything's nicely blended together. So as you can see, I went back in with Mami, and I'm just packing that color again on my lid, and this smaller brush seemed to work a lot better with this product. So yeah, you may want to use a smaller brush to pack those colors on. Up next, I'm adding this beautiful shimmer, and that's called Squeeze Me. I think this is one of my favorite colors in the palette. It is so buttery and it just goes on so beautifully. This was honestly such a pretty color. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do like a normal cut crease, if I wanted to do like halo eye look. So I did decide to go back in and fix that up, and I decided to do somewhat of a halo eye. So I'm adding Mami again to the first quarter of my eye and the last quarter of my eye just to create that halo effect. So up next, I'm just going to move on and conceal the hyperpigmentation on my face with the EYESHADOW Pro Conceal in the orange color. And that's what it's looking like. And next I'm just going to spray my beauty sponge with the NYX setting spray, and I'm just going to start blending that in. So I usually add my primer before, but clearly I didn't do that this time. But I'm using my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer, and I'm just going to pat that into my skin. Up next, I'm using my Fenty Beauty foundation in the color 430, and I'm just going to put that all over my face, and then I'm going to blend that out with my Morphe brush and then a beauty sponge. I'm using the Fenty Beauty concealer in the color 440. It is my summer concealer, so I do go ahead and add a lighter concealer, which you'll see, but I'm just highlighting my face, underneath my eyes, my cheeks, and my chin, and I'm just going on top of my Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer in the color 12, and I'm just going to use that to brighten up that concealer that I just added. So next I'm just using my beauty sponge and I'm just blending everything out like my life depended on it. So next I'm using another Fenty product. I did not mean to use all this Fenty, but I'm using the setting powder in the color Honey, and I'm just going to set all the areas that I just highlighted. So next I'm just going to bronzer with my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer. I love this bronzer. It has such a nice warm color and it just brings so much warmth back into my face. I'm going back in with Mocha Mami and I'm just going to snatch my nose.
Can you help me find a way?
I'm just lightly blending that out with my fingers and with the same brush that I used to apply it. So for blush, I'm using the Saharan blush palette from Juvia's Place, and I'm using the colors Abby and Neo. I went a little overboard with the blush, but that's okay. It ended up working out. So I'm smoking my eyes out with Mimosa Mami and Rise and Grind mixed with the Appeal Me. Basically the exact same thing I did on the top, I'm doing on the bottom. So I'm going back in with You Squeeze Me and I'm just highlighting my tear duct area as well as my brow bone.
Taking over me, I can't.
So last minute I did decide to add Clementine, which is this pressed glitter, and I just put a tiny little bit in the center to give it an extra pop. Next I'm going in with some mascara on the top and bottom lashes, and I'm going in with my Juvia's Place highlighter and I'm just gonna highlight my cheeks and blind you guys, but that is basically it. And to finish off the look, I'm just gonna spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and that is it, you guys. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. Although it took me like 17 attempts to film this look for you guys, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I definitely have some more makeup videos coming up for you guys, so don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe this video, and I will see you in my next one. Toodles!